So, Wisconsin, given it's a Midwest state, meaning 6 to 7 months out of the year, it's just freaking cold, and outdoor sports, unless it's a snow sport like skiing or snowboarding, just isn't possible. We're really not known for pickleball, but keep in mind, the number 2 ranked male singles player in the world, Zane Navratil, is from Wisconsin. In fact, he went to the same college as me. So, for indoor facilities for pickleball, it's just mainly tennis courts. There's no dedicated pickleball facilities for indoor and tennis. So right now we're in Pleasant Valley Tennis and Racket Club. It probably is the biggest indoor tennis facility that's somewhat dedicated for pickleball. And I'm here to practice with Will before the tennis tournament. Here to practice with Will before the pickleball tournament because we haven't played doubles yet. So, see how this goes. So in case you guys haven't heard, my doubles partner in my first tournament for pickleball is the one and only Will East. He does have a YouTube channel. I'll link that down in the description below. He's also been featured on Essential Tennis quite a number of times, and an amazing player, D1 at NAIA, and you're definitely 5'0", or not 5'5" back in the day, right, for MTRP.
About 12 and a half UTR.
Sweet. Oh, holy shit, you're good. So he's also kind of transitioned pickleball as well as teaching full-time tennis at Wisconsin Athletic Club. I'll leave a link to that description down below as well if you guys are in the Wisconsin area. But what do you think our takeaways for that was? Because obviously we played Scott and Mike, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to that video in this corner. It's always this one, always left hand, for the full match along with score lines. So they're obviously good players, probably high 4-5, low 5-0.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, kind of 4-5 strong.
And it's first time playing doubles with you,
yeah,
too.
First time today, yeah.
So working out some of our kinks. Kink. But what do you think are some of the takeaways for us to be successful in doubles?
Yeah, so it's patience with dinking. So it's really hard, especially the tennis players, to transfer into a dinking game, which is less aggressive, but more you're aggressive with your dink, which is super important. I think that's really important. A lot of tennis players that I found when I first began to play the game about 3.5 years ago now was going too big, like trying to figure out, why am I going too big? Why am I doing this? It's trying to choose your spots wisely. Like we had today in our match.
Exactly.
Some of the points, like, we're looking, what happened to that for? That was just stupid. Like, if you choose your moments to go big and keep going. Like, don't stop. It's kind of weird where you'll see sometimes a change of pace, right? And that's really good pickleball. But the ability to keep going and then finish, what I found today was what helped us get a bit more advantage.
And I think a key for us, at least from what I've seen and what I felt on our first ever doubles match, was if they leave their shot, their second shot, or maybe even third shot, somewhere in the middle of the court, we just go for it. Yeah. Especially with you in your backhand. Yeah. I think my backhand is not nearly as strong as my forehand. Yours can kind of switch off depending on the time of day. For that mid-court ball to just drive it. Don't even dink it, just drive it. Right. And be patient with the dinking.
Yeah, when I've been hit with Zane, about 2 months ago now when he was off season. Yep. And the beauty of it saying, Zane, what should I do? 2 or 1? He said, well, if I could teach you anything, it'd be the 1. Amazing, he said that. It'd be the 1. Because the 1 is just so much more versatile than the 2. That's what I use, a hybrid now, which for tennis players that have got a wind backhand like I have, I've found the 2 has more universal use low, and the 1 has more universal high. So it's that fluctuation what you think is better, really.
Yeah, and as a tennis player too, like there are some things that need some working, and it's all all basically strategic.
Yeah,
We already have the
hugely.
hand-eye coordination,
Yeah.
the speed, but also it's kind of weird because we're both, as we claim, single specialists in pickleball.
No kidding, right?
So
It's like, then going to a more of a less aggressive game where you're
Yeah.
trying to get more into the kitchen, trying to dictate from the small stuff is so much different to what you expect from big stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
so check out Will's channel,
Performance, tennis, training.
and we'll see you guys when we're in Minnesota.
Oh.
And that's coming in about a week and a half.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So, as always, happy dinking.
Be fun.